Hey y'all, it's Alec and Cindy from Sharing the Journey. We're at Harbor Freight of all places, and we're going to show you some really good items that we have found to help you with your RV adventures. Let's go inside and we'll show them to you. Now that we're inside, we're going to take you around and show you some of the things that we have purchased in the past or have used and that work well in the RV and campgrounds. So let's go take a look. One of the first items is this 12-volt battery tester and alternator. All our RVs have house batteries, and if you have a motorhome, you have a chassis battery. So this 12-volt alternator battery tester is only $4.99. Now I will mention that we are March 2024 and prices go up and down, but this is the price today. And while we're on this same aisle, we've got this 12-volt automatic battery charger and maintainer. It's basically a trickle charger. So if you don't live full-time in your RV, but you have an RV, this would be a great item to have plugged in on your house battery so that you can keep it charged and ready for your next use. And it's only $8.99. Another item that we found that comes in handy to have are bungee cords. We use them to tie things down outside. We use them to hang tarps with, cover bicycles with tarps. We use them, and they've got a great price here. Here's an assorted pack of 12 for $5.99. They have a huge selection. And I just mentioned tarps. Here they have 5x7 camo tarps for $4.99. Up here you can get 9x11 tarps for $7.99. We use those for covering bicycles. You can make shade if you're camped in a state park or something using a tarp. Here is the first item I ever bought for our RV. Is normally everybody gets the Camco yellow little plastic wheel chalks. These things are heavy duty. We bought 4 of them. They are $7.99. They have the nice surface on the bottom to grip. You don't drive over them and flatten them out like you do with the yellow ones. That is a great buy. If y'all have watched any of my other videos, you know that while we work camp, that I use lots of flashlights. And when I work on things, I use a lot of these little magnetic flashlights. This is my favorite. I can't tell you how many of these we own. 99 cents, and they come with batteries. If you need a quick flashlight to keep in the car, you got these little assorted packs for $2.99.
You use those right by the door.
Yep, we have those flashlights located right by the door. If you want to spend a little bit more money, they've got other flashlights that are much brighter, but those are great little quick flashlights. When I walk the dog at night, I use a headlamp. You can get a nice headlamp for $2.99. So I'm going to show you the tool packs or bags that we carry. I have 3 of them. I have an electrical one, a plumbing one, and a general tool one. I like the canvas tool bags. They have different sizes here. Like I said, I own 3 of them. One for electrical, one for plumbing, and one for general tools. There's the 15-inch bag for $9.99 and a slightly smaller bag which is $7.99. They have quite a few varieties and sizes, and they make my RV life a lot easier. I keep this multimeter in my electrical one. It's just a basic, lets you know if there's power. $6.99. The other thing y'all saw me use the other day, if you watched my battery video, is this infrared laser thermometer. They are $24.99. That's very handy to see if your air conditioner is cooling properly If your tires are getting hot when you travel, you can shoot the rubber on your tires and get a reading on how hot the rubber is. Every RV has a fuse panel that's got DC fuses and AC fuses. For the DC fuses, you need the blade fuses. Ours takes this size right here. Standard blade fuses, you get, I want to say there's 60 fuses in there, $9.99. Another item we use is 5-gallon buckets. I have 4 of them that we use. I use one for my vehicle wash bucket. We use 2 actually outside to use as footrest. We take the bucket, we add a top to it, and we use those as footrest when we're sitting outside. Inside the bucket, I keep LP propane connectors for the grills and for my quick connect for my RV. The buckets are $4.98 a piece and the tops are $2.78. 2 more great items to have for your RV. No RV toolbox is complete without zip ties. They have the 5-inch, the 8-inch, 11-inch, and even the 24-inch. All at great prices. They also have the 350-piece assorted pack, which is $8.49. So we're all worried about is our camper level. This is a quick little level that they have here for $2.99. You can put it on the floor of your RV or the tongue of your RV to check and see if it's level. It also has a magnet on it so you can attach it to the frame. That's very handy. Right next to it is a tape measure. You go, what do I need a tape measure? We keep this in the pocket of the Jeep, and when we pull up to a stanchion or a parking spot to put our RV, Cindy gets out and checks to make sure she has enough room for the slide to open. Very handy to have, easily accessible, and for $7.49, doesn't hurt to have a spare one, quickly accessible. When you have an RV, you need to keep it clean. We use this telescoping car wash mop to clean the outside, $12.99. And then this extendable squeegee right here, we use also to keep the wind of our motorhome clean. $4.99. What toolbox is not complete without duct tape? We probably have 4 or 5 rolls of the duct tape in our different bays and toolboxes. $4.79 is a great price. This particular Harbor Freight does not have all the dog bones that we've seen in the past. And you say, what is a dog bone? Well, this is if you're going to plug in at your house and you have a 30 amp RV, you plug this into a 110 household outlet, and then you're able to plug your RV into it there to get power. Now there's not enough power to run your air conditioner coming from a 110, but this is a very handy adapter. They also have, which I use a good bit, is a 30 amp to a 110. So we have a 50 amp RV. We plug our 50 amp RV into the actual stanchion, and then I will plug the 30 amp to 110 Dogbone into the stanchion also to run my outside lights and stuff to make sure I have enough power. These are priced at $9.99 a piece, which is a great price. Another thing we use is the 1 plug to 3 plug extension cord adapters. So I will plug this into the extension cord that I've used the 30 amp Dogbone to, and I can plug in several sets of outside lights and other items to that, and it's indoor outdoor, so it's weather resistant. And at $4.99, that's a great price. They also have a variety of extension cords and that sort of stuff. You can pick those up just about anywhere at a similar price, but while you're here, they have good ones. So this is a little more expensive item, but I love these lightweight, kink-free hoses. They're so much easier to put away and to store. The ones here are drinking water safe, so you can replace your big bulky white hose that you have in your camper now with one of these for $39.98. So we actually have two of them. I replace these about every 2 years. I take the old one and turn it into just a regular hose, and then I buy a new one for drinking. And while we're here, they have several other items that we use. We have the two-way hose, so I will connect this onto the water at the stanchion. I'll put my water regulator here and run the hose to my drinking water to my RV. And this I put the extra hose on where it's not restricted, and I use that for washing the car, the dogs, or hosing off stuff. Another thing that we use, oh, and that's $11.99. So when you're dealing with the black tank and the gray tank, it's always smart to wear disposable gloves. They sell a 100 glove box for $11.99. That will last you many camping trips. I actually need to replace the ones I've got, so I'm buying these while I'm here. Another great item to use to store stuff are these ammo cans. They start at $5.99. That's great for keeping small items that you use safely packed away. And the last item we're going to show today are these 12-inch silicone ties. I use them to keep my power cords and stuff, or my extension cords, together, and they are only $2.99. This is a very good gadget to have in your RV.